Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special reading for you guys. This reading is Am I Under a Spell reading. So this reading is for all of you who have been feeling like your life is stuck right now, like everything you do doesn't go right and you feel like there is no way, that like everything is going wrong for nothing. And then sometimes you already like suspect of someone casting a spell on you to make things go wrong. And so in this reading we'll be checking that, because like sometimes not everything comes down to like spell casting. Sometimes it's negativity from the neighborhood, or like your own negativity that happens sometimes as well. So this reading will be done fully by my tarot cards, because for this kind of reading I like to use a very specific spread, and this spread is done only by tarot cards. So these cards, they are not with oracle purposes, to be honest. They are cards from a game and they're just for fun, really, and also to like pop out the stones here so you can choose which stone group are you listening to the reading today. Okay, so today we have like the Amethyst Geode, group 1, we have the black Tourmaline, group number 2, and the red Jasper, group number 3. Okay, so for now I recommend that you take a deep breath and ask for protection, really. Like sometimes I recommend that you think of something, but right now for this reading is not really helpful that you think about everything that's going wrong. So like for this reading I recommend that you ask for protection to like the gods that you worship, or to God, really, to spirituality, to universe, to like help you get through whatever you're going through right now. Okay, so once you open your eyes, the stone that catches your eyes first is the card group that you're going to be listening to today. Okay, so I wish you all the best of luck, and let's go do these readings today. So group number 1, the group that chose the Amethyst Geode. And as I said, this card is just for fun, has no oracle purposes, but I will show you guys just for fun, and sometimes it says something to you. Well, that's a turtle. I mean, that's not really a turtle. You'll see like this card is in Portuguese, and there is this kind of turtle that like doesn't go into ocean. It just like walks on earth, and I don't know the name of this kind of turtle in English. So if you know the name of that, let me know in the comments. So let's go for the reading right now, which I will be shuffling the cards right now. Okay, so let's see. Group number 1 is under a spell of some kind. Not really. You're not under a spell at all. Okay, so you're not under a spell, but you are bringing some negativity to yourself. I feel like your problem is not negativity from the others. There's no one casting a spell on you. What's going on is like you are feeling worthless. Like you are in a moment where you're like, you are envying others. Like I feel you like looking at others and being like, why does this person have it and I don't have it? You know, I'm getting this kind of thing that like you are the person that is bringing this sense of like, am I worth having all that? Like, isn't God noticing me? And this kind of thought is very damaging to ourselves, and it does bring negativity to ourselves because we stop being grateful for the things that we already have. Because like having a roof over your head, having food, having like the basic things to survive, having health is already a blessing. Sometimes we crave to have other things in life, to have a bigger house, to have like a nice car, but sometimes life, it's more than that, you know. And sometimes I feel like you need to be more grateful for the things that you already have, you know, because you keep looking at others. Yeah. You're bringing this energy to yourself, just to be honest. Like, there's no one. Okay, so there's no one with knowledge enough to, like, be actually casting a spell over you with this card. But this card tells me that you have been causing chaos unnecessarily. So, like, you have been fighting with other people. You have been, like, having arguments that are not really necessary with people around you and causing people to not like you. But again, I'm sorry I'm saying that to you, but like the problem is not the people, the problem is you. You are causing unnecessary fights, you're causing unnecessary arguments, you're complaining about everything all the time, and that does cause negativity for you because again, like, there's no spell, like no one actually made a ritual, lit a candle to like ruin your life. But when people carry hatred towards us and carry like, who is that person, like carry these negative feelings about us, that's also bad for us. Because if people are sending this energy of, I don't want this person here, I don't want being close to this person, I don't want to be around this person, that's also a very negative thing. So there's no actual spell over you, but there is a lot of hatred, a lot of I wouldn't say broken-hearted, but there's a lot of rage of other people towards you. And that's what's causing the feeling that you have right now of your life not going forward, your life not working, your life not being like where you wanted your life to be, you know. And you're not connecting to any deity at this moment. Although you have an open path for that. Like, if you wanted to right now, like, start worshiping a deity or studying spirituality, or like even like going to the church and connecting yourself to God more, you could. You have like an open path for that. But you haven't, like, and you also, with this card, I feel like you have been resenting God as well, resenting like spiritual help, and you have been resenting like life and the purpose in life, and like being like, what the hell is going on in my life, you know? And I'm also getting a lot of rage coming from you with this reading, you know. But there's still hope for you, you know. I will shuffle a few more cards on the question of what could you do. But with this card, I would already recommend you some therapy, okay? Because I feel like you've been, again, resenting life a lot. You have been, like, not grateful for the things you have. You have been unhappy about not achieving the things you want in life. But you also have to remember, again, like, being healthy is a blessing, you know. I know this sounds like very, like, wholesome guru kind of speech, but, like, it's true. Like, if you're not healthy, for example, like, if you had a cancer, would you be able to work? Would you be able to, like, go out with your friends? Would you be able to visit your family? No. Like, if you had a cancer, you couldn't even, like, fight for a better job, for better friends, to have the things you want to have, you know. And that's something to be grateful for. Like, it is important to, like, be grateful for having a house, to be grateful for having food on your table, to have a place to sleep, a warm place to sleep. Because lots of people don't have a warm place to sleep. A lot of people die from colds, you know. And it's not like you can't, it's not like you shouldn't expect more in life. I'm not saying that you should expect more in life, but you need to stop looking at life, at things that you can't achieve, and start wondering, like, why am I not achieving this? You know, like, it's not because you're not working enough. You are working enough, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the ungratefulness, that sense of not being worthy, that sense of, like, everything gets things and I don't. When you start putting yourself in that mindset, you start bringing yourself negativity to your life, okay? So I will shuffle a few more cards on the question of what could you do right now besides doing therapy. You need some therapy, okay? Because I'm also getting a sense of you going under depression, to be honest, but I won't say that because again, this is an open reading and it could be, I want this to be fitting for a lot of people, but you need to, like, really look for help for your mental health, you know. What could she do? What could she do? You could love people more. You could ask for help to your friends. And actually, I mean, from this card, I see that you have been pushing people out of your life a lot recently. But maybe you still have some friends around you, and maybe you still have people who cares for you, and also in a religious environment that could be interesting. And maybe, like, if you feel like you're lacking friends right now, maybe you should actually join a different activity. Maybe also doing charity would be a nice thing for you, because you need to feel some fulfillment with your life. And I feel like with this 3 of Wands, it could be a nice thing for you, because I feel like you need to see more purpose in life, and I feel like you need to feel something, that you're actually doing something with your life, that you're actually getting something. And sometimes receiving gratefulness from other people is something that actually fulfills us, and is something that actually could make you happier. I'm not telling you to become like a priest or to become like the best person in the world. I'm not telling you that because obviously everyone has a good and a bad side, and everyone has days where we feel like everything is going wrong and like everything doesn't make sense. But you need, I mean, we're allowed to have these emotions, but you can't let yourself be pulled by that, and you can't let this feeling like drown you, you know. Friendship again. I mean, if you still have friends from your old group, because again, from this card, I get that you have been fighting with people a lot. But maybe also with this card, I feel like people around you are also willing to forgive you, and they're also willing to like listen to your troubles and listen to the people around you, and to actually like you know, be there for you, be there to help you, and be there to like cherish you, you know. Go to parties, go have fun, like go yeah, go to parties. I'm not saying that you should go to like a nightclub, but you should like go to like house parties, to like have a girls' night out, you know, these kind of things. Also getting that you need some female attention as well. Like if you are a man watching me right now, that could mean that you need to speak to your mother a bit more, and to your grandma and sister and stuff. But if you are a woman, that thing that I said about having a girls' night out, it would be amazing for you as well. But as I said, like if your old friends, like if you don't feel like going back to your old friends, and even if you find your old friends back in your life, as I feel like you should, but if you don't feel ready for that, I feel like you should expand your friendship group as well, and actually look for other activities that would fulfill you, like charity. And it doesn't have to be like charity for people. Maybe you could like volunteer on an animal shelter to help with like little kitties and puppies. You know, everybody loves kitties and puppies, so that could be a nice thing for you. And yeah, but also go have fun. Get off the routine of life a little bit. That will make you a nice thing, you know. And that's the thing, like you're feeling like you're stuck, and you're feeling like you're under a spell, and you're watching this because again, you're drowning, you're bringing this energy to yourself. So you need to change your mindset. You need to start looking at life and be grateful for the things you have. And once you do that, and you say to yourself, I am worthy, I can get great things as well. Sometimes not as great as I hoped, but having small things sometimes as friends that cherish you, and having a family that has your back, for example, that's the greatest thing that you could have in life, you know. And once you change this mindset, and also go pray, go study deities, go study some religion for you to have some faith on something, that would also be very nice for you. Okay, so I hope this reading wasn't too hard on you. I hope that it was helpful for you in a way. I hope that you get the help that you need. Don't forget that I said that you should look for therapy. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so if you like this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends if you found this reading helpful for you. Check out other videos in my channel as well. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. So, group number 2, the group that chose the black tourmaline. As I said in the beginning of the video, this card doesn't have oracle purposes. It's just for fun and to like pop out the stone. But I will show the card to you just for fun and maybe it has some meaning to you. So that's a rabbit. A male rabbit. If it means something to you, let me know in the comments. But for now, I will shuffle the cards right here in front of you. So let's see if group number 2 are under its spell or not. Maybe. Maybe you are. Very much probably. I feel like there is an attempt of someone casting a spell on you, but I don't feel like that is hitting. So that's the thing, like one thing is knowing that someone casted a spell on you, and the second thing is discovering if it hit or not, because there is the attempt here. So now with the other cards, I will check how is your spiritual protection. And that's the thing, like if someone tries to hit a block wall with, you know, a toy car, that's not gonna fall because it's a brick wall, right? So, but if your wall is like made of sticks, maybe a toy car could make it fall. So okay, this card was already falling right here, but I put it back, so I will get these and I will get these. I feel like your protection is your knowledge per se. Like it's not like you have a spiritual belief, which I see that you don't. Okay, wait, let me get the other card right now. Okay, you don't have, like, I see the uncertainty of you like following a religion or following a god or following some kind of bigger force than you. I see that you have interest, and I see that you have been curious about that, right? But you're still uncertain of the things that you want to follow, actually. But I feel like from these reading, so you know somehow that you have been cast a spell and that someone tried to like make you fall. So like again, you know, you have knowledge. You, even though you're not certain of what are you following or what spell casting line of work you're most into, what deity are you most into, if you follow spirituality, if you follow church, if you follow. But again, I feel like you're a person that has been studying on this matter very often, and because of that, you're already in touch with your intuition. So somehow you feel like there is something wrong, but you're still not sure what that is. But from these, I would say that you shouldn't worry, to be honest. Because like your protection again is that you are a very rational person. And sometimes not believing that something could work is a protection as well. So this is going, okay, this one. So this is going to be a very quick reading actually, because there is a spell casted for you, but it's not hitting you at all. Like it's like the person was trying to like, and I don't feel like this was envy either. Maybe this was actually not a spell casting, but it was like mind work. Because like when people sometimes hope for bad things to happen with us, like if there is a person that you know that doesn't like you and that they kind of wish they were not there in your work, for example, or they wish that they get like rid of you, they don't like your presence, they don't like your company, they just wish you were gone. When people start wishing we are gone and like wishing that we're not there, that's actually a negativity for us. But since you're a person that like you're very chill actually about religion, about spirituality, about following a deity or something, but I feel that there is a deity that wants to work with you, and maybe you should know that. I don't know if you're interested in like mythological gods or pagan gods or like, but I feel some feminine energy protecting you. So that could be also an ancestor, okay? So like maybe if your mother passed away, or maybe if your grandma passed away, or maybe this could be even like an ancestor that you haven't even known in life. But I feel like there is some feminine energy protecting you as well. But if you are interested in mythological gods, and if you're interested in like working with deities and working with, you know, something within that, you should look more into like goddesses that are like motherly related. So like Demeter or Isis from Egyptian pantheon, or I don't know, goddesses that are like very motherly related to fertility, you know, something like that. Okay, so this was a very easy reading actually. I'm sorry if this is too short for you. But it is what it is. Like, again, there is an attempt. It's not hitting you at all. You should keep the mindset that you're in, actually, and be very critical about this feeling. But again, if you are interested in doing some deity work, you should look into like mother kind of deities to get some work done, okay? So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, to share with your friends if you found this reading useful to you. And also don't forget to check out my other videos. Okay, so yeah, the best of luck to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. So, group number 3, the group that chose the red Jasper. As I said in the beginning of this video, this card doesn't have oracle purposes, but I will show it to you just in case it says anything to you, okay? So that's a turkey, okay? That's a turkey. So let's see now the actual thing. Doing the tarot spread to see if you are under a spell or not. This group number 3 under a spell. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so there is an attempt of, you know what, I will do the whole spread first. Okay, I will do the whole spread because then I can see what I'm really talking about. Your mother is really protecting you. Okay. So the thing is, you are under a spell. It's not a strong one, it's a very weak one, but you're feeling that this is affecting you because you're actually kind of expecting that this person actually did a spell for you in a way. You know, like, because if someone does a spell for you, that means that we are kind of important. Don't you agree with this? So, like, there is someone that is trying to, like, but also this could be not a spell really, but I feel like there is maybe two people that have been like poorly talking about you behind your back. You know, like gossiping about you and saying mean things about you behind your back. And somehow you know that, and somehow with this card I kind of feel that you feel proud that this is happening, you know, and that's actually not helpful because this is helping them get to you, and maybe you're actually putting yourself on the same thought that like you're unworthy, that you actually, I feel like you're starting to believe in them, you know. And then we go to your protections, right? Your protections are definitely not because of you. Okay, with this card, I get a feminine work very hard. So like, I feel like your mother prays to you a lot. And maybe your grandma, like maybe the woman in your family, they are very strong prayers. Like they actually pray to God to protect you. And they actually use some kind of energy to like really put like a protection around you, an energetical protection around you, you know. And it does work a lot. And so like your own protection is not really your own protection, because it's like you have a grandma or you have your mom even like saying that you should have this plant in your house for protection, or that you should pray before going to sleep for protection, and you do all those things, but not because you really want to. I feel like your own protection is more like a routine kind of thing, you know, like it's more like, it's like brushing your teeth, you know, like praying before going to bed. It's not like you actually believe in that, but you do it because you have to do it, you know. But that actually works. Like when you pray before going to bed, when you pray to like, and I'm saying praying, but it could be anything else. Like it could be any other attitude that you have, like from family or from friends, that has taught you to do that for better energy. And you do that, and when you do that, that actually works. And there is also like a presence of like a deity as well. I'm getting a lot of Christian vibes from this reading, to be honest, which is crazy because I know like Christian people usually don't believe in tarot cards. But like if you are Christian, I'm getting like Mother Mary kind of energy. But if you're not Christian, I would say that like if you do like deity work, you should have some work with like young goddesses, so like Artemis, or there's some innocence to it as well. Maybe Persephone, even though like Persephone is the goddess of the underworld, but she is primarily the goddess of the spring, so it could be Persephone. Persephone would be a nice thing, to be honest, because it could give you some maturity as well. But again, don't do anything just because I said you should. Okay, you should study, you should like get some information before actually doing anything. So okay, this you should really get in touch with like with your faith a bit more, you know, like actually following something that is meaningful to you. So like deity work, or like but more than that, like do some study, you know, like to like enhance your faith, you know, because you need to have more faith so this situation will stop happening, you know. And actually speak for yourself as well. Like if people are gossiping about like behind your back, saying bad things about you, you should actually go to other people and say, you know, I'm not like that, you know, like don't be proud of like being badly spoken, you know, like you should be proud of what you really are. And I feel like people, they really need to get to know the real you know. Okay, so I guess that's it. I mean, there's not much left to say, cause that's it. Like you are, again, I don't feel like this is spell, okay? I feel like this is gossiping, and this is like creating bad energy for you, but it's not really I mean, it is hitting you, but on a psychological like level, like because you feel proud of what is happening. You feel like, okay, maybe that's a bad reputation, but at least I have one, you know, like, and that's not the way to go. And this is not becoming worse because you have protection from your mother, grandma, like female people around you. You have protection from goddesses. You have protection from God. And this for me is like a bit of naive card. You really need to like study more faith things and like spell casting as well, but like just study for now, okay? Don't go practicing anything just because I said you should. Again, I'm telling you to study, not to just like go practice anything, okay? So that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends if you found this helpful for you. And yeah, don't forget to check out my other videos, and I see you next time. Good luck. Bye bye.